Didn't I say there was gonna be a roadmap coming? It looks like that is exactly what we got. But there's a couple things in here that I was that I couldn't find. It was a roadmap for the first half of the year, yet we didn't get no mention of new characters. Not even a tease. Y'all telling me that we're supposed to go 6 months without no new characters? I'm happy we're getting more PvE content, but I was expecting to get a little teaser of somebody coming. Now, if there's gonna be more stuff added in this 6 months, then I think we should know that, because until then, this is literally all we're getting. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some stuff in here that are good. There are some stuff in here that are, I don't understand why, where they even got this feedback from, because I don't hear nobody saying about certain things in this damn dev note. We're going to go over it with him. We're going to read, and then we're going to stop, because I know some of you guys just don't like when somebody just reads. This is not what's going to be happening. We're going to be reading. We're going to stop. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down, give you my thoughts, give thoughts of what the community that are saying about this update. I asked you guys a question before earlier today, and some people commented, and we're going to bring up those comments. We're going to talk about that. And is this going to be good enough for the first half of the year? Is this enough? No, it's not. But is this a right step to the right direction? Yeah, it is. But you have to be asking yourself, where are you guys getting your feedback from? There's some stuff in here that I'm like, okay, where? I am in the Discords. I am in the forums. I'm looking at other content creators' videos, and I'm just scratching my head. I'm like, who's saying certain things that you guys are saying, oh, we're gonna add this to the game? It's just weird. It's weird where you guys are getting stuff. Every time we cross something in here, I will say this is one of the things that I believe where they're just pulling it out of their ass, and I have no idea where they're coming from. Let's get right into it. So here we got the hero balance patch introduced, and dev note number 6 has been applied to the game. It is difficult to bring out the best satisfaction with this single hero balance patch. Thus, we will improve it through continuous monitoring. So it is difficult to bring out the best satisfaction with this single hero balance patch. Look at this is what you guys had. Literally, all you guys had to do was buff everybody that's not being overpowered in the PvP. Just buff Star-Lord, buff Doctor Strange. I feel bad for Doctor Strange mains out there. Buff Captain America, buff Storm. That wasn't what's happening. It feels like this was all just to get Star-Lord up to par, because I think Star-Lord did get a good buff, but that was it. Doctor Strange was left back there hanging, and he has a movie coming out, and y'all did Doctor Strange dirty and left them just hanging out. You guys left Doctor Strange as it does. Like, I feel bad for Doctor Strange mains. I saw a lot of people quit this game. I saw a lot of people put their accounts for sale. I don't even know if that's even doable, but people straight up quit. People that were Doctor Strange mains in my friends list are inactive. I had to get rid of them because they weren't just playing anymore. That is what's happening here. So I feel like all that was done just so that they can focus on one guy, so everybody can start switching to Star-Lord, because they don't, no, let's not buff every character. No, let's just focus on one guy. Let's just buff one guy up. Let's make it sound like we're gonna buff everybody and gonna balance it out. But no, we're just gonna focus on one guy, bring one guy all the way up, let everybody start spending money towards him, and then later on we'll buff in the next guy, and then have people spend money on him. Because if we give everybody an option, they're only gonna pick one. Let's just do it to where one guy, you know damn well that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue on here. So we would like to give you a brief overview of the updates that will be introduced into our agents in 2022. A brief overview of the updates we'll be introducing to our agents in 2022, right? That's the way we all understand. Every time they do dev notes, we all have to take all this with a grain of salt, because the way they word stuff in here, we need a fucking lawyer to come in and start rechecking everything, because they make it to where it's like, oh, but we never said we were going to do something. As you clearly see, that word can go either way. See how we did that thing right there with the word? Yeah, that's why you can't understand sometimes some of these words in here. We are thinking of 3 main directions, and we aim to complete the update within the first half of 2022. If there is a change in the development schedule, we will notify you in advance. So this is the updates they're aiming for, that are going to be coming. So, and it's a brief overview of everything. And are there going to be new heroes? Are they? Please tell me. Am I going to have to wait 6 months to even get something of a hint to where the next guy is coming? Or is it what? This Thor? Are we getting Thor? Is that what's happening? Are we getting Thor? What's going on? Daredevil? Somebody. Let us introduce one of each. Okay, here we go. New fields for the Dark Domain Netherworld, or Niflheim. Niflheim? Niflheim. Niflheim? Niflheim? Niflheim. I don't know. An update is coming that will bring an epic conclusion to the legendary Dark Domain and will consist of 2 permanent themes. The Netherworld features the realm of the corrupted and Pandemonium belonging to the Mephisto, the ruler of Hell, while Niflheim, comprised of Helheim and Nostrand, is ruled by Hela, the Queen of Death. I feel like I'm butchering these words, but all right, amigos, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get through this, guys. Look, man, I'm excited for part 2. We're gonna get more. I've always wanted more PvE content, but is it gonna be enough? How much of this PvE content are we getting? And as we can see, we got, I'm pretty sure Mephisto is gonna be all the way, is this guy in the bottom, the red one, because lava, it's red. And I don't really see Mephisto being on top because I think that's Hellas. And even look at that symbol at top. The new blitz also awaits. Okay, we're getting more blitzes. And once the areas are updated, the maximum level will be expanded to level 120. As the level cap expands, potential will also be expanded and agents will be expected to prepare to fight against more powerful enemies. We look forward to our agents embarking on their new adventure for this hidden secrets of Dark Domain. So I figured that we were going to get another level increase. So we're going to get another level 10s up. So you would think that you will get enough content to level up 10 times. That's not the case, because with the part 1 Dark Domain, we just leveled up to 104 and we were already done with it. So if anything, we should have got 5 extra levels in the first part and then 5 more levels in part 2. We should, if you're going to give us 10 levels, there should be enough content in Dark Domain part 2 to level up 10 times. If there's not, and we have to reside to going into the training grounds, that's a problem. That means you're not giving us enough content, okay? Because I guarantee you people are going to be beating this within the first half of the day it's out. And then what? Back to square one. And potential will also be expanded and agents will be expected to prepare to fight against more powerful enemies. Okay. And then we're also going to be getting in a potential increase. All right. We also look forward to our agents embarking on their new adventure for this hidden secrets of Dark Domain. We aim to carry out the Dark Domain update within January 2022. So they're aiming the update to be coming out this month. There's no actual date. They're not giving us a date. They're just saying it's kind of with the magic thing. They told us that magic was coming out, but they never said the exact date until, damn, what's his name? Hanging out with Steve? Is that his name? Jimmy? Danny. That's his name. I forgot. So Danny released it on Twitter. Somewhere he released it somewhere. That's how we knew the exact date. Pegasus base and squad battle. That looks like, just for me in the title, it looks like we are getting a base and squad battle. Okay, I mean, it sounds good. This is what I've been saying. We need freaking a mode where we can use our alts, but a base? What is this? We assume many agents will play Marvel Future Revolution are developing multiple heroes to grow their squad. Okay. We assume many agents who play Marvel Future Revolution are developing multiple heroes to grow their squad. Assuming. Thinking is annoying. Here's the truth, man. No, everybody's only using one guy, okay? The only reason we're using our ults is to increase our squad rank. That's the only reason. Unless you're a mega whale, then you have more than one hero that is like over 1 mil. Marvel Future Revolution has squad-based concepts such as squad rank and squad power, and we plan to expand those features further in the future. However, we are also aware of the inconvenience and tediousness of carrying out the same epic mission, story missions over and over whenever a new character is created. Yes, that is true. God, yeah, that's true. I want to hit right here. Through the new content Pegasus base, we plan to support multiple heroes within this. If this is not an actual base where you can run around it, I'm gonna be pissed. If this is just a little thing where it's called Pegasus base and it has a little tiny areas, kind of where the, you know, where all the events are located, I'm going to be upset. I'm expecting a base Netmarble monster. Through new content Pegasus base, we plan to support multiple heroes within the squad by reducing the time consumed to help rectify the tediousness, repetitive tasks involved with squad growth. Yes, so far so good. 2 new functions will be provided when Pegasus base is first released. We are planning to expand additional perks and features to provide your agents with more pleasant experience by continuing to update the Pegasus base. First, the expedition function is basically a mission auto completion feature which allows agents conveniently complete missions of other heroes based on the main hero with the highest mission progress. Okay, yes, within the squad, but without actually having to play the mission manually. Oh, okay. I'm surprised okay. Hopefully in the future, we get, when we get a new character, there's actually new missions we have to do where everyone feels different, where it's not the same thing. Second, the armory function will allow agents to further increase the base number of inventory storage capacity, items, and Omega cards included for all heroes within their squad. The armory function. Okay. As for the above Pegasus base content, we are still in the planning stage, so when the details are confirmed at a later time, we will be able to explain it further through the developer's notes before the update is carried out. Okay. So we will know more about it before it comes out. Through the Pegasus base update, we plan to encourage the growth of various heroes within the squad. And through this, we are preparing for a new content, Squad Battle. That feels... rolls off the tongue. I like it. Here's the thing though. First thing, they want people to start spending more money. But hey, man, we can't squad battle. We're getting a mode where we actually use our whole squad. Now, for the people that didn't want to focus on their other players, now they have a reason to let's just start playing other heroes and to be able to do squad battle. Is there going to be a leader mode, leaderboards? I don't know, probably. Squad battle is a content that will allow agents to battle against another agent's squad by utilizing multiple heroes. We want this to be a fun opportunity for our agents to create the strongest squads with different hero combinations. The squad battle will be implemented once we have confirmed that the Pegasus base system has helped agents with the growth of their squad and sufficient number of heroes are prepared for battle. Please stay tuned for more information. Okay, what the fuck, man? Utilize multiple heroes. We want this. Okay, we'll allow agents to battle other agents' squads by this is a PvP. This should be a PvE mode, a mode like a dungeon crawl type of thing, or where you just go take your squad in there and you're doing it. Now it's a PvP mode, so people are gonna be throwing money into this just to get the other heroes. No, that is not good. I don't like that. I do not like that. Nope. Alliance content expansion. We plan to develop a content mode where all Alliance members join forces to defeat colossal supervillains. Hey, this is what I was talking about. Colossal super. I haven't read anything else yet, but what I'm going with, what my mind is thinking right now, okay? Like a coloss, like a giant fucking dude, like Galactus, the size of him, where we need a lot of people to come together to defeat this guy, because not one guy can destroy this dude. Okay, well, we all need to come in, and it's gonna take a while. That's, you know, an event, a Colossus event. He shows up. That's what I'm hope it's. All right, let's continue. Defeating the first supervillain will spawn the next stronger supervillain, which will continue the test to unity and strength of the Alliance members. So, okay, where all Alliance members join forces, colossal supervillains, but then down here, it says colossal supervillains, and then it says defeat the supervillain will spawn the next stronger supervillain, which will continue the test and unity and the strength of the Alliance members. It will be based on the competition records of each alliance, where agents will be able to see how many supervillains were defeated quickly. We were prepared various rewards such as individuals. All right, so damn. That's not what I expected. You know, when I read colossal supervillains, I thought villains that are big, that are colossal, coming in, they're huge, and they're gonna have a shit ton of health, and everybody in the community needs to come together. That's not what it is. It's basically the same dudes that we've been seeing running around. They're just gonna be stronger, just kind of like have the same health in DZ. Man, why would you name it colossal? Sons of. Okay, that's not good. I mean, it looks like a cool mode, man. I'm excited about the mode, but damn you for using the word colossal supervillains. I am happy, man, but the defeat the colossal supervillains part, I got got me there. And then we should when I continued reading, I noticed that okay, never mind. What you guys mean are the same villains that we see, except they're gonna have bigger health. Man, existing content improvements, hero balance improvement. Okay, so they're gonna go back to hero balancing. Regarding they're going to touch up on the hero balancing that's the shit fest that happened. People were pissed. Regarding the 112 balance patch, the development team has had multiple internal reviews on whether to keep or remove the target off system. We are aware that maintaining target off skills would cause these agents who play heroes that don't possess target off skills to find it unreasonable. However, if target off skills were removed entirely, heroes' usability would change, impacting the very identities of each superheroes while also causing problems with visual synchronization and process. After much consideration, we come to the conclusion that improving hero balance should be more of improving the shortcomings of heroes that are considered relatively lackluster. As many of our agents have expressed with their feedback in the previous hero balance patch, it came to our attention that Captain Marvel's target off skills and dodge, which paired with their specialization, led to creating overpowered invincible effects which were beyond normal PvP balance ranges. Yeah. You guys needed the community to tell you that? Damn. You guys even play the game. But yeah, that was a huge thing that needed to get fixed. And it did. It got fixed. The developing team decided to make the changes knowing that many of our agents will have concerns regarding this change. We believe that this was a necessary change. We apologize for not communicating better. See that right there, right here? They know they're doing a bad job at communicating with us. They definitely need to work on communication better to keep us in the loop of what is going on. That right there. Still, we need to see more improvement in the communication process. Let us know what's going on. People need new heroes. Let us know who's coming. Even if he's not going to come out to a while, or she, whatever it is, let us know now. Let's start building the hype and start getting feedback of what people want to see from this hero. Keep us in the loop. You know, that way we as a community can save this game, man. We believe that cooldown reduction and dodge gauge recovery specializations paired with class skills were factors that could potentially lead to hurting the very balance of the game. This is why we carried out balance adjustments for Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange, who all possess the same kind of specializations discussed above. In return, we decided to strengthen other skills to reinforce their usability. We determined that the frequent use of target off skills through the stat effects were affecting hero balance. This is why we adjusted it by increasing cooldown instead of removing it altogether. As cooldown increased, skill damage was increased in return for compensating of this change. Many of our agents have commented on Doctor Strange's cooldown after the balance patch. The intention of development team was to give Doctor Strange a more combative style, giving him attack related options while adjusting the cooldown to balance that out. Which, in my opinion, you guys drop the ball, because Doctor Strange you need to get the buff. I mean, he needs to get the buffs of all buffs. Yeah, you guys left him in the dust. Captain Marvel, I saw Captain Marvel mains just ditch Captain Marvel, go to Star-Lord. Captain Marvel, man, she just got pew. Oh my god. That's pretty much what happened. However, Doctor Strange's skills usually have a long cooldown, so rather than having more combative style as intended, many just have felt a bit frustrated to use the skills. It was not our intention to nerf Doctor Strange's combat abilities, but we believe that there is a possibility that agents have felt it that way. Therefore, we plan to carry out additional balance adjustments for Doctor Strange to make him a superhero who casts powerful magic befitting a Sorcerer Supreme. Thus, the development team will actively hear out and refer to the suggestions given by our agents. Okay, so they're going to be working on that. They understand that they messed up with Doctor Strange. They're going to give him the buff that he desperately needs. Doctor Strange is all over out there, the game and the servers. Well, they need attention, man. They need some spotlight. You know, I'm an Iron Man main, you know, and it's clearly that a lot of people that are in that Marvel are playing an Iron Man main as well, because we barely got touched. But let's be real, okay? You know, I mean, it's clearly Iron Man's your guy, right? Yeah. You know, I'm mad. Hey, you guys said it, man. I mean, I'm just speaking it out. And no, okay, let's continue. Yeah, right. We know Iron Man's your favorite. It's okay, man. It's okay. He's my favorite too. Just keep it on the low, man. Just don't keep touching Iron Man. Hey, doing a good job, man. Let's not nerf or touch Iron Man. As a matter of fact, let's give Iron Man some buffs. Let's give Iron Man some buffs. Let's make him strong. Oh man. Oh, I'm just saying, man, like for real. That's what it looks like in the community right now. All right. It looks like Iron Man's the baby. And y'all don't want to get some people mad because everybody's using Iron Man. But you guys have to be, if you guys talking about balancing stuff out, honestly, buff the people that need to get buffed to where they're, aside from Doctor Strange, there were many adjustments that were made regarding balance, which impacted several of other favorite superheroes. Some more, some less. We are aware that many of our players feel disregarded with some of the changes made. From now on, we will commit to gather feedback on hero balancing in each stages. To begin with, we'd like to proceed with the following. The development team would like to conduct a survey to collect feedback from our agents prior to future hero balance. What do you mean survey, man? You guys should have been doing this damn survey from the beginning. The development team will provide sufficient explanation for player feedback and share the direction of change together with our agents for future hero balance patches. Okay. I like that. Keeping us in the loop. Kind of what I was talking about earlier in the video. I like that. Additionally, we are aware that the following of the recent balance patch, there are a lot of agents playing different heroes through the transmutation. With this regard, specialization is one of the more important elements in the game for developing heroes, as it increases the stats and is related to trying the combat mechanics. We understand that there is a huge burden in having to collect the enhanced specializations from the beginning for another hero. In order to help our agents develop their new heroes, we are planning to distribute specialization materials as reward. Did I change my voice? Yes, I did. This is my hero voice. Oh, man. It's going to be a good show, guys. It's going to be a good video. So they finally touched up on the specialization. Hopefully later in this dev note, they talk about cores. All right. Cores is another one that's huge. You got to compare. You can't say one without the other. But I'm glad you guys are talking about the specialization because it's a pain in the ass. That alone was getting people to quit the game. More specialization resources through the update scheduled at the end of January. That's the schedule. All right. So we're not getting exactly dates of when this is going to be coming out. I mean, so far, all we know is that it's coming out in January this month. Raid expansion and specialization enhancement failures. Okay. Now we're going to be talking about the failure part of it. Okay. We plan to add more difficulty levels for raids to make this mode more challenging. The drop amount for anti-conversion particles will be increased. Yes, okay, I like that. Allowing more materials to be obtainable for specialization. With our ultimate goal to make specialization enhancement a smoother and easier experience. We plan to add more difficulty levels for raids to make this mode more challenging. The drop amount for anti-conversion particles will be increased, allowing more materials to be obtainable for specialization enhancements, with our ultimate goal to make specialization enhancement a smoother and easier experience. We know that agents have faced challenges with specialization enhancement succeeding the failings on set rates. Thus, we plan to increase the available quantity of anti-conversion particles to lighten the future failure burden and provide a bonus probability after a failed enhancement to increase the success rate of the following enhancement. Yes. Oh my God. That is, man, that is, come on. How many of you guys literally felt like quitting this game? Some of y'all that are watching this did quit because of the specialization. Failed that some bitch 3 times when you guys had like 80% to succeed and somehow you guys failed 3 times in a row. It happened to me plenty of times. Trust me. I wanted to just say, fuck it. Reward for clearing the first battle challenge. A good reward upon accomplishment gives a sense of achievement, but receiving rewards for repeating the same content may not always be as satisfactory. We believe the most games follow a similar mechanic as the developers carefully calculate how many iterations it takes to feel a sense of satisfaction. Nevertheless, we want more agents to take on the battle challenge. We are going to provide more attractive rewards for clearing the first battle challenge round. Rest assured, agents who have already cleared battle challenge rounds can also get their first reward. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, they're buffing battle challenge. I guess that's good. Did anybody ask for this? Did anybody ask for this? Improvements on the most wanted spawn information. We plan to improve the spawn information of the most wanted so that agents can conveniently check it. What? What we want in the most wanted is for them to actually have enough health. Whatever the buff that you gave the supervillains in DZ should be the most wanted health, because now that with the server merge in one of the targets I need to get for most wanted. I go there, motherfucker's already dead. I go there, this guy looks like Yamcha and just on the ground. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. And the guy that killed him is right there looking at me straight in the face like, yeah, I did that. And I already got my most wanted hours ago. I just did that because I didn't want you to do it. You about to die. And we don't have duels. Like, then in that situation, I would like to be able to like, I challenge you, sir. Fight me right now. How dare you? And then challenge the guy. You guys mentioned that part like a couple dev notes ago. We have yet to see him. Anyways, let's continue on. Auto battle improvement. We plan to enable automatic usability of both ultimate and companion summoning skills. Ever since Training Grounds came out, I was wondering, I was thinking to myself, why can't I have it to where I can use my ultimate? If when I'm on auto and I'm just letting my guy do his thing AFK, he should be able to use his ultimate from time to time to throw some summoning. That should be happening. I never spoke on it, but a lot of us was thinking about it. Okay, that right there. Okay, I don't know who the hell. I never seen anybody say that in any of the forums or stuff like that. But hey, that was actually one that. Yes, I'm happy for that one. Okay, I like that one. Integrated preset addition. There are individual presets for skills, omega cards, costumes, and battle badges. But many agents have requested an integrated preset feature that can change all of these at once. By adding an integrated preset, we plan to update it in a way that allows currently equipped items, companions, and skill presets to be changed easily. Okay. Yeah. So one, you can have like literally a PvE preset and have the Omega cards, skills, everything changed within a click, and then have a PvP preset, and then have like a invasion mode preset or a training ground where it just have like stuff there. But you know what I'm trying to say. Skip sequence improvements. Auto skip multiple play sequences option will be added in game settings. Agents will no longer need to notify their party members to do this press skip. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So you probably have to go to options. You have to click on it. Says that do you want to always skip the cutscenes? You say, yes, I do. Bam. There's going to be trolls out there that are not going to click that button. Now let's look what the community thinks. And look, we have 60. Wow. The majority is that people are loving this, but there was no information about new heroes. Are we going to go 2022, the first half of 22 with no hero? At least give us something. Give us a nibble. This was a roadmap, guys. This was a roadmap for the first half of the year. I called it, man. I said a roadmap. This game needed a roadmap. We got a roadmap. It's a half a year. I'm liking the stuff, but is it enough? Honestly, it's not. We'll see. We'll see how that, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it ends up being one of the best moves and it saves the game and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, Andy, you're so wrong and fat and nobody wants to be with you. So earlier today, I asked you guys, what are your thoughts on the dev note? And I asked you guys if you guys liked it or not. And it turns out that a majority of you guys, 76% at the time of me reading this, based on 34 votes, you guys are liking it. I also asked you guys, what are your thoughts on the dev notes? And here are the responses that I got. So our first one here comes from Travis Heath. And he is saying, first of all, what's going on, man? He says, I like the overall progress they are making, especially towards new content and squad-based content. The quality of life improvements for missions is nice too. Look forward to your video and thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it looks like it's gonna be a long video. I mean, I've already had like almost an hour's worth of me talking. It's gonna be edited down. It's probably gonna be ended up from a 20 to 30-minute video, but it is what it is. But thank you for commenting, man. We have another one here from Head Champion who says, I am in between of it. I don't like the increase to level 120. I agree with you, man. I feel like, look, we're only going to get to level 114 before we're done with the whole dark domain. So why 120? What is it that we need to do that we have to hit 120? We should have got 5 level increases for both part 1 and part 2, honestly. Because if you're going to give us 10 levels to upgrade, there should be enough content in the story to level up 10 times. Then it doesn't make sense why we only need to level up 4 times and we can already beat the game mode. Kind of like with the first story. To Maestro, we were able to, there was enough content to level up to level 100. It made sense. This one, it doesn't. It does not. It does not. The whales are going to be even more whaled out now. it's too soon to increase the power level. They will wait after a year that the game has been live to increase it. They need to bring in another new character because Magic's novelty has worn off, and give Storm target off skills too. Wait, did Storm not get target off skills? Did Storm not get target off skills? They can find a way to give all characters target off skills or two. Storm ain't no slowpoke in the comics. And Spider-Man, Black Widow, and basically everyone on the roster, maybe besides Captain Marvel, could never whoop Storm in said comics. So I don't understand why she can zoom around and untargetable too. They need to get it all the way together. Sick of their BS. Anyways, keep up the great work. I didn't know Storm didn't have, I thought everybody got iframes. Somebody comment down below, does Storm have iframes? But I agree. I don't, the increase to adding another 10 levels, it makes sense if there was enough content that you could level up 10 times, but there isn't. You're probably going to level up 4. You're going to hit one, just like the first time you got to level 104 and you were done. I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute, I'm only at level 104. What are you talking about? I'm already done with the Dark Domain part 1. I thought I was going to have enough content to get to level 110. We need more content. We need enough content that if you're going to give us 10 levels, there should be enough content for us to be able to level up 10 times. I also asked you guys, what are your ideas for a new game mode that could save this game, or just a new game mode in general? And I also asked you guys if you guys are excited for Dark Domain Part 2, and 81% of you guys replied and clicked on yes, and 90% said no. And here I'm gonna read off the comments that you guys left with your ideas. The first one is from Sammy Ortega, and he says, in my personal opinion, I don't think a new PvE mode alone could save this game. They're losing players way faster than gaining. What they need to do is place more emphasis on making more playable heroes. A bigger roster will attract more players, along with new content that can be added along with rollouts to keep things fresh. Look, Netmarble needs to focus on 2 things right now: more PvE content and bringing in some new faces, some new heroes. And I know they're trying, but man, you guys just came out with the first half of the year and nothing of no new heroes. So we're not getting new heroes for 6 months. Then we should best get a lot of new content. Because if we're only going to have enough content that we only need a level up to 104 to complete the part 2, then there's a problem. That means we're not getting enough content. We need more content. We need enough content to level up 10 times. So you guys going to give us another 10 levels. So our next comment is from Joel D. Joel D says he would like to an actual dungeon with progressional reward system, but with time limits and cooldowns between being able to run it. Just cosmetics would be cool. Yes, cosmetics, adding cosmetics in here and like an actual dungeon with progression reward systems would be amazing. Our next one is from Xavier Blaya. He says, hi ND, I think MFR could have more World of Warcraft similarities. I think a weekly alliance dungeon, like you have 1 week to farm it, clear stages, bosses, etc., and doesn't start till Monday. I like that. I do. That actually gave me goosebumps. That's actually a really good idea. Like where you have a week, it's like an event, but see that's like, wouldn't that be too much? Like they're barely giving us some stuff. Imagine for them to do stuff like that to where every time it needs to be different. I would love it though. I would love that, Xavier. Now you gave me a 2-part comment. All right. So I know there's another one from you here. And then you had 2 ideas. The second idea, a game mode that involves all your squad. Make the strategy, skills, etc. You choose a hero and the rest of the squad follows. Or you can swap to each. Could be free to play friendly or as spec ops. No costumes, no cards or not. Could be interesting too. But after all, a game mode that involves squad, because training grounds will end soon for alts already at 110. So Xavier, you must be pretty happy because right after the dev note number 7, they did touch up on that. There is going to be a mode where you're going to use your squad. Thing is that will you be able to switch kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance? That would be cool. I like your ideas, Xavier. And somebody get this guy to Netmarble. Somebody send this guy to Netmarble. Netmarble needs Xavier up in there telling these guys ideas. Thank you, Xavier, for commenting, man. Our next one is from Peckham Steve. Now, Steve says, dude, the story mode is just bad, to be honest. Although I like autoplay, it's the same unknown repetitive characters in between the tasks. Doing the same movements and doing it for each character is crazy, to be honest. We need some new known Marvel characters in story mode, maybe some new voice acting, and maybe have to use all your ults, not just leave them out sidelines. So this one kind of comes to like the same as like Xavier, where it looks like we did get the squad alliance, and now there's even the Pegasus mode where we can do the auto, where they haven't really gave us that many details, but it looks like we won't have to be doing that for that much. There's going to be an auto feature where we won't have to suffer through going through the same thing as a different character over and over again. So I think, let me know, Peckham Steve, what are your thoughts of the dev note number 7? I want to see your comment down below, man. The next comment we have here is from the one and only Juicy. Juicy says, unlimited DZ time, better drops in general, chests at the end of a big raid once a week. I like that one. Can give gear or badges, just RNG. And I'm talking an MMO raid with teamwork, mechanics, and puzzles, not just a boss fight, which is the current raids we have. Yes. So basically, from a lot of people, we are saying they want an MMO raid, an actual raid with teamwork mechanics, with puzzles, something you can't auto. You have to come together and incorporate. You go on, make your alliance start getting active in voice chat again, to where like, all right, we need to do this, we need to go over here, all right, we're gonna go and beat this guy, and this guy's gonna come out and do some this. I don't know, that right there is something this game needs. Yes, I like that one, Juicy. Send Juicy to Netmarble as well. Yes, because what we have now are half-ass modes, man. I don't like. First of all, blitzes should be what raids are, and raids should be what blitzes are, because blitzes should be the raids. A raid is literally, a raid is not going in and instantly fighting the bad guy. That's not what a raid is. We need actual raids, man. That's what Juicy's saying, man. Hell yeah, Juicy. Glad to see you in the comment section. Thank you for commenting. Suzuki, or Suzuka, or Suzuki. I gotta understand how to say your name, man. I always see you, man, coming through live streams, commenting on my videos, man. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Suzuki. I like saying Suzuki because it sounds like Godzuki, and Godzilla was my jam. Suzuki says, fix the technical issues first. The ping and disconnection, especially on Alliance Omega War. It has been over a month now. I kept on disconnecting. They are most of the time frozen. So Suzuki, so what you're saying is fix the technical issue first, the ping and disconnection, especially Alliance Omega War. There has been, okay. I haven't had no problem with the technical issue, but I do hear other people talking about this same subject. I could just be lucky and not have ping, but there's some people that have like over 300 ping. I don't know how. I always have like 100 or less, or maybe a little bit over 100. Maybe that's not good. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's people out there like, man, my ping's only like 13. What the hell are you doing up in the hundreds? But yeah, Suzuki, thank you for the comment. They need to understand that there's the work on the technical issues and the ping and disconnection. Hopefully you're up to date and with the are you playing on LD? What phone are you playing? I want to know that. Are you on a good Wi-Fi? You're not on that Walmart Wi-Fi? All right, and our last question here for the video is going to be coming in from William Torres. William Torres. William says the 50-something mega whales can't even save the game. Netmarble is already losing more money than making. Game is dying and will not last much. I bet January 2023, the game is not designed for characters. The game is not designed for lots of characters, nor lots of content as well. Just recycling, remaking the same. Time to move on if you appreciate your time and money. So what I'm getting out of this is that there's not enough content in this game that people that spend time and use money feel like they're getting their money or time's worth. And William looks frustrated, and a lot of people are on the same page as him. They are frustrated. I'm seeing that in the comment, in world chat, in the forums, and people are mad. William Torres, you're not alone. There are a lot of people in the same boat as you. They are pissed, especially after the nerf. After, like, there's so many people that left the game because of the nerfs alone. You're right. There is not enough content. There is not enough content. And it does feel like they're recycling a lot of the stuff and remaking stuff and just trying to jump on whatever the hype is. Like if there's a certain movie, let's be real. Sinister Six was half-assed. They weren't even fully done, but they got lucky because the game was actually pretty fun because they included something crazy and different. There was like, you had to look at the colors and stuff like that. And that's when I realized I was colorblind because I can't tell purple and blue from freaking, you know what I'm saying? I know this is a purple as in, look at this shirt, man. Come on. Look at this. So thank you, Willem Torres, for commenting, man. Thank you guys so much for everybody that made it to the video. And if I didn't read your comment, that is because nobody else commented. That I made it sound like there was more comments. No, at this time, there's nobody that commented. This is literally everybody that commented. But I'm happy. This is double than what I expected. If you guys are liking this and you want to incorporate this, your guys' opinions on my videos, let me know, man. Put that in the comment. Let me know, and I will include your thoughts.